Hello everyone, this is the database tutorial number 3. Today we are going to talk about a few more things about MS Access and how can we use MS Access for our database management purposes. Under this exercise, we are going to learn 4 specific tasks. One is actually this one we have already done this in the previous week as well. So if you can remember, we can use MS Access to create certain objects. So what are the objects that we learn to create using MS Access? One is tables. So tables are where we keep data. Right? Then we learn how to create forms. The forms are the objects that we use to write data in our tables. And finally, we learn how to create query. Query is the object in Access that we use to retrieve data from available databases. And in this tutorial, if you read through the tasks that we are going to do, so we'll be creating 2 more new tables in current database, and we'll be looking at how to create relationships between database tables. Then thirdly, we'll be doing some advanced query using tables and relationships of the tables as well. And finally, we'll be learning how to create reports. You can go to the view site and download this tutorial file. And to start with this Access work, you have to download database tutorial file. That the file is in the views folder. So we all can go to views folder and download this file. So we have to go to the views folder, and in this views folder we have this db-tut1 access file. So this is the file that we are going to work on, and this file we've created tables, forms, and queries last week. So we'll be using the same file to add 2 more tables into it and to create more forms, and we'll be doing all the exercises in this file. So please download this file, and the tables are given in this database tables PDF. So download this table as well. So this table, where we have a new 2 new tables, trades table and prices table. Last week we created content details table, if you can remember. Now open this tutorial 1 database file, and you have to save this file in your favorite folder. So I'll be saving this in my folder as a copy. Right. Enable content. Now this is the database table that we have. We have already created this one with these 10 records for different contractors, and if you can remember, we created 3 queries, one for this purpose, actually to see data or the complete set of data in ascending order. Second one was selecting one specific suburb, that was Seven Hills, and third one using the criteria. So if you give this, for example, if you write Seven Hills, it will show us the suburb from the Seven Hills area. And this data entry form, we created this one as well, but we didn't do any formatting last week. So today we will be learning how to do this formatting as well, right? Okay, now please go back to the tutorial and read the tutorial very carefully, and if you follow these steps, you can easily complete these tasks. Now I'll be starting from task 1. here I'm going to create 2 more tables in database file. Now this part, I think we have already done this. We have already started MS Access because we opened that DB tutorial 1 file. Right now, you can start it from here. Click on the create menu and table design option. Add to these 2 tables. Now, if you want to close all these objects, we can simply turn them off. And now come to table. So we want to create 2 new tables. So simply we are going to create objectives. Hope you can remember. We have to come to this section of the menu bar, create tab. Under create tab, we are going to create a table. So click on table design. Right now, in this table design, we have to create these 2 new tables. One is trades table and other one is prices table. Right? Let's create these 2 tables. Starting from the field name, again company ID, and this is the primary field. So we have to insert this option here, primary key, and the data type is a short text, as is given in table properties, and the length should be 5. Okay, keep this as text. It should be 5. Second one is trade. It's again short text. This should be 20. Likewise, number of employees. It's the number, and the type of the data is byte. Then job size, its currency. You will see here, actually, I don't have this dollar unit for currency, so I'm going with this one for the moment, but there are a few other ways that we can introduce different signs to currencies. So it's not a part of this tutorial to learn how we can write these specific information into these options, but keep it in your mind. We can change the currency symbol. So I'll be going with this currency option as it is, and then license. It's again short text, 15. Then rating, 25. Number, it's again byte. In case if you will forget providing these specific data types to any of these field names, you can do it later. If you can remember the learn. Once we've done this, we can come back and change these data types. So don't worry too much, but make sure that we complete this first. We will be assigning all the correct data types and field sizes. So last project. That's short text. That's the what else? Comments. It's text and 50. So we have created the first table. Now hope you can remember the once we created the table, we want to save that table by giving a proper name to it. So let's change the name table 1 to trades. So we have given a proper name. We can save it. So now we have this table object created under tables. But we want to create another table, so go to create and select design table. Now this table has 4 fields starting from company ID. Again, make sure we will assign primary key option. Wait, it's short text, 5 characters. The second field name is hourly rate. It's currency again. Third one is availability. It's short text with 20 characters. And last one is cost code. So this one is number, and number type is byte. So here we have these options byte. Fine. Now we've finished with table 1. So we want to give it a proper name. The name of this table would be prices. So we have finished the first part of the session. And sorry, not only that, we have to create data entry forms for each of these tables. Then using those forms, enter the supply data in the respective tables. Right. So we have these 2 tables. Now we want to create 2 additional forms to feed data into these 2 tables. Shall we do that? How can we do that if we can remember? So we want to create forms. Now again, go to create, and we can create forms using form wizard. Here the first step is we want to correctly understand what is the table or the object, pair object that we want to create a table for. Now here we are going to create 2 forms, one for each of these tables, prices and trades. Let's start with trades. So we want all these fields to be in this form, and click the next button. So I think last week we used columnar structure. So use it, use this option here and go next. Title, let's say trades form. What is the title you want for your form? So I prefer trades form. So give it a meaningful title, right? So that you can easily identify what form it is. So let's finish. Okay, looks like so we are in the form design option, right? Um, the table sheet already open. So I shall change this table form name because I think there is another table hidden in this list, even though we can't see. So let's change the name of the form. Right, so this is our table form. Using this table form, we can feed data into this table. Right, I'll leave it for you to complete this table, but then I'm going to create another form to feed data into prices table. Right, so come here again, create, and select this form is our option. Select the correct table here, that's prices, and we want all the field names to be there in the form as well. Then click next, and I prefer this column view, and prices data entry form. It's little long entry than the previous one. Okay, so I written the title as prices data entry form. You can choose your own title for this one. See, so we have this one as well. Now we have created 2 extra forms to feed data into these tables. Likewise, now we have. I hope you can remember how to enter data now. Using the given table, this one, this trades table and prices table, please enter this data using the newly created forms. Right now, here we have these 2 tables completed with information, right? We have campaign details, prices, and trades. Okay, our next task is to create relational databases. So in here, we are trying to do is we are trying to look at creating relationships between different tables. So this option gives you the flexibility to link or combine different or number of database tables together. Let's see what are the options there are in Access for this purpose. Now let me quickly close these objects. All right. So we have 3 tables. Now, if you read the question tutorial in task 2, it says it gives some description on how this is done. So we have 3 tables: compare details, trades, and prices. So we want to link them together. And for your knowledge, I'll tell you there are 3 specific type of relationships introduced under this application. So they are one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many. That means we can combine these tables in order to achieve different relationships. For example, this is how we want to do that. We have to go to the database tools tab, and under this group relationships group, we have relationships. So if you when you click, you will see that this there are some relationships already made, so I just deleted them. So when you let's close this and go back and select this tab again, database tools, and under this relationships group, with this relationship, see this show table window is automatically open in case if this was not there. And if you luckily I mean this happened automatically here, but if this didn't happen, so this is the option. You can click this show table option, and you can simply select the table that you want to include in this relationship task. So for the moment, close this one. Now you can move these tables or dialog boxes around this canvas, and still, since you can see this scroll bar in content details table, you can enlarge this window by just dragging from the corner. And here again I can see this scroll button, because it's not what I want. I just enlarge it as well. You can make it bigger, this prices table as well. In this case, we have three tables. We are going to link these tables together. The reason is, by linking them, actually we can, there are a few advantages that we can gain. One is, this link will help us to link data between these tables. For example, if you want to change something in one of the tables that are linked, that change will automatically appear in other tables. So that is one of the advantages. Is one of the specific characteristics of all these three tables is they have the same primary key. Now, if we link tables using their primary keys, we are doing one-to-one relationship. So since we have these same primary keys, we will be trying to link content details table with the trade table, and the prices table with the trades table. So let's look at how we can do that. You have to follow the drag and drop procedure. So click this company ID from company details, and you can see the sign shows no, you can do anything. Still, then when you cross it over to the other table, you can see it gives you the option to drop it on a selected field. So I'm going to link company ID, the primary key of the company details table, with the primary key, the company ID field in the trades table. So when you do that, there are a few just dialog box open up. Now this dialog box tells us what are the tables, what are the fields that we are going to link, and we can use this create. And if you look at here, there are a few other options as well. If you click this enforce referential integrity, what that does is, actually it will enable the changes to be appeared in other tables. If you do any changes in a table, then it will, that change would be going to the other table. All the tables are updated at the same time when change is done to a table. So that's the enforced referential integrity. This is a reference between these two. So because of this reference link, if you enforce it, it will happen. And cascade update related field means it will show the list of items or the records of the linked table. So we will use these two options, and then say create. So this is one-to-one means the company ID field from this side will be linked to company ID of the trades table. So this is the one-to-one type relationship. And again, we want to link prices with company ID of the trades. Same thing, you can enforce it and you can see the cascade. Now, once this is done, you can close it. When you close it, it will ask you to whether you want to save it or not. Let's say yes. Now go back and see what's new in these linked tables. So earlier, if you look at this content details table, you can remember it had all these fields previously. Now the only change being here is this plus sign. That means there is a drop down option. So when you click this plus sign, you can see some records. So what is this record? This is the record from the trade table. So here we are now in the content details table. Being in this table, we can see the records of the link table. So that is one of the options, right? So like I said, if we make any change into this table, that it will automatically appear in the other table. Right? Then likewise, if you check any of these records, you can see the respective record in the link table. And let's look at the prices table. This prices table again, if you can remember, we linked prices table with the trades table using company ID field. See, you can see this. So this is the one-to-one type relationship, and if you want to try one-to-many relationships, you have to use some different records, because now, for example, if you look at it, these content details and all these three tables have the same company ID primary key. But if you want to test how this many one-to-many works, you may need to use different types of tables with more number of records. So for this exercise, for this understanding, I think this is enough. If you want, you can do some research into this part. There are so many very helpful videos online. You can learn how these relationships are done. But if you look at this trades table, you can see there's nothing like the drop down menus. So it's because this is the link table with other two tables. So these both these tables, content details and prices table, had this record from the trade. Right? So that's the link. Right now, we have done task 2. Just close these objectives. Then we will be doing some advanced query using these linked tables. Right. So please read the task 3. Create a query using all tables you have created relationships with. Now create a query using query design option. Then add all tables from show table window. Okay. Go create query design. Now this is the show table window. We have 3 tables here. So highlight all the 3 tables and click add. Then close it. Now if you want to see all the records in these windows, you can enlarge the windows. Right now, select these respective these fields. What are the fields we want to have in this query? They are company name, contact name, company name from company details, contact name from company details table, NIP phone number, and hourly rate from prices table, availability from prices table, finally trade from trade and license from the trades table. And what is the criteria we want to use? We want to use first do this with builder. Builder in under the trades, the trade column for criteria, then run. You can see, so it selects the companies with build the trade. See, so you can see this this page give us a combined list of columns selected from 3 different tables: company details table, prices table, and the trades table. So this is how we can read data from linked tables using relationships. Right. Now, second one, instead of giving a specific name, we can ask it to give us any I mean, we can give the trade type and retrieve data. So let's say please enter the trade. Right. When you run it, so this option will ask us to provide the trades name. So again, type builder to give us. So we can save this query. What is the query going to be? Companies by trades. Since I have already created companies by trade query, I named it as a companies by trade one. Right? So you don't need to write it as trade one. You can straight away give this name companies by trade. Okay, that's how we do advanced queries using relational databases. Okay, now as the next task, let's see how we can create reports using available data in Access. Now, for this purpose, I'm going to use one of the queries. So let's please quickly read the task for in your tutorial. Task: produce a report using query construction companies. Now we are going to use query companies, construction companies or builder companies. And this is how we can do that. Select create menu, and this is again going to be this is again an object sorry, access MS Access. So we'll be following similar steps that we've done for all the other objects. Now here we find reports under reports group. So click on report design. So we'll be using builder companies or construction companies query, which we have already created. Select this one and select all the fields for the report, and so don't bother about this grouping at the moment. You can learn them by yourself later. So we will be just sticking into these fields that we've already selected from the previous option, and the order, I don't bother about the order as well. If you want to think more about these formatting, you can come to this part later. So just select next button, and this is the layout. So I want to use the tabular layout. You can change the layout if you want, column or whatever. And orientations, there are two orientations in the report. It can be either portrait or landscape. So these are basics, and if this is okay, then press next. And here we have to give a name for this subject. I would say builder companies list. Right? Now we can preview the report. When you finish it, it shows us the report. So report means we can directly produce reports using the available databases, tables, queries, or the combined tables. So we can create queries to retrieve data from combined tables. Then we can make report on those records that we have obtained using queries. So that's how we can create reports, and this is the preview of a report. So this basically the last part that we wanted to cover under this tutorial, but I think I want to discuss one of the other very important things here as well. So that is how to format the forms, because if you look at the appearance of form, actually we didn't discuss how to change the formatting or how to format the form. Now, in Access, we have very easy option for this. So if I will be using the same one, this already formatted format, I will show you. You can go to design view, and if you go to design view, you can see now there are some colors. Unlike in our form, this has colors, font formatting, and some effects on text boxes. Likewise, there are a few options. So here we have property sheet at the right hand side. So if you can't see this property sheet, you can just click on this property sheet option button under tools group. And so this is like normal formatting options. Now, for example, if you look at these options, you can see how it is, how these effects being done, like fit to screen, yes, resizing, and yeah, there are many more options in this formatting option. And if you look at embedded picture type, non-tiling, so you can see. So there are many properties of these text boxes and this form structure where we can make changes. And the other option is we can simply select these text boxes, and like how we format standard text boxes, we can do the same thing here. When you click it, you can go to format, and there are options where you can change the fill colors, font colors, font sizes, and everything. And we can change the justification, like you can make it center or top bottom. So there are so many options. And if you click the background again, you have these option to change the background color. Now, leaving this one here, I want you to do one of this type of formatting for any of the selected forms. So in this, for this exercise, I'll be using trade start entry form. So this is a plain entry form. Now I want to change it to give some nice looking. So how we are going to do that? We will first go to design view. In design view, we can change the size of these text boxes. Okay. And we can select, let's say this is how we are going to change the font of this title. So I will center, I will make it center, and I can change the font style. And I want to make the space bigger, and I want to use some colors for the background, and I think I want to change one color as well, and this one I'll be giving a different background, and for each one, so likewise you can apply different formatting options, right? Now here, if I want to look at this one, I select this one. I want to keep some special effect. This is at the moment flat, so I want to raise it a bit, and we want to raise this one as well. So I'll be doing these formatting to show you the options we have in Access. Right? So I'll be using Sunken. Now, if you're happy with the formatting you've done, you can simply change this view option to the view option of design. We can change the view option to form view option. Okay. So actually, I didn't complete this formatting. I just wanted to show you that how we can do the formatting, and it's not very difficult. So there are options, and the thing is, when you have created your form, change the view of the form to the design layout, and in design view we can change these formatting, and there's nothing special about this formatting because it's very straightforward. It's as a standard formatting that we normally do in any other application. So I'll be not doing every thing of this formatting. I think that's enough. So you can complete this formatting, and you can create a form like this. So this is we call a professionally looking form. Right? So this is the end of the database tutorial 2. We will be meeting with the last tutorial, database tutorial 3, next time. Thank you very much.